Hi, guys.
Haley, we look a train wreck.
We do. We look a little raw.
This may be a rough session.
Rough episode.
But hey, you get the raw truth when you come to the Haley and Judy show.
That is true.
Noodle Brains is not Noodle Brains for no reason.
It
You wanna
isn't
go
Noodle Brains without us looking like a hobo.
You want to go first? You want me to?
You can go first.
Well, I text Haley this morning. I said I need to get my schedule together. What time are we filming? And she said 2:00. And I wrote 2:00 in my brain. And then about 5 minutes after I wrote 2:00 in my brain, I forgot 2:00. So that was not. I got home from vacation. I don't know if that hair's there. I got home from vacation late Saturday night. So Sunday, had my stepson here. He had his girlfriend here. She has a child that's 4 years old. I hadn't been here all weekend, so I came home to that, and I was trying to go, hey, like I was tired. So just I'm trying to play catch up. You know how you go on vacation?
Yeah.
And I'm so thankful for Kayla and Shane. They've done a great job on the farm while I was around here. But I started feeling overwhelmed as soon as I walked out to my farm. I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to clean out my chicken coops. Oh my gosh, I just started panicking. And I'm like, what's wrong with you, Judy?
It's hard, though. It's hard when, you have to do stuff.
And, there were people here, right? Like, when I pulled up, Shane's mom was here. Shane's sister was here. Her husband, Shane's Shane's son. There was just a lot of people. So
Yeah.
I didn't get the proper I miss you. But Shane's not gooey, like that. And I was needing it, right?
Yeah.
I was needing, oh my gosh, Judy, this sucks without you. I needed him to lay it on thick, and it just did not happen.
Sometimes you have to ask for it, though.
But there was people everywhere. So, but then when everyone left, it was just like, well, dang, did anybody miss me? The dogs are all in Shane's lap. And I'm like, did anybody miss me around here? Did anybody? And it's like, I felt like, well, nobody gives a crap whether I'm here or not. That's how I felt.
I understand.
But I know it's me.
Yeah.
I know
At
it's
least
me.
you know that.
I do. And you may tell you why I know that.
What?
Because I go to counseling.
Yeah.
Because you learn your behaviors. And you learn what triggers you. And you learn what you're not good at. And you learn your erratic noodle brain. And you're like, okay, I'm in that needy, crazy, gooey, needy moment. What is this? Why am I needing to be so missed? What is it?
That way all the time. Because you just want to know people are thinking about you.
Yeah. So I'm thankful for counseling because I just it helps me because when sometimes I don't recognize the behavior right off the bat.
Yeah.
Like that needy behavior. And I even remember in high school going, I don't feel like you love me. It didn't you never tell me. You know how you start doing that crap to a boy? You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
I remember doing that in high school. And I can remember when I got married, I remember doing it to him going, you just don't show me affection. You just act like I'm just here. I'm just you don't even act like you care that that I'm here. You're bored with me. And he's looking at me like I got four horns on my head. But that needy, girly bullcrap that we do, I don't always recognize it right off the bat.
Yeah. We just are needy, and that's okay. It's okay to
We
be
are.
needy, just as long as you realize you're needy.
What's up with you?
I don't know. I've just been chilling. I mean, I
Did
did
you
a lot
work
of.
today?
I did. I worked at Cracker Barrel. I have two more shifts left,
Okay. You got
and
a
then
job that you haven't told them.
yeah, I got the job at UAB as a pharmacy tech. So I'm super excited. I'm making decent. I'm so excited for my journey. I bought my scrubs. I got some Hokas. I did all my like pre-orientation stuff. So like did my TB test. I did blood work, drug test, everything. So I am pumped. I'm ready. I start Monday the 12th and I'm just so excited. I've been stressed out, but I've been excited.
Are you part time or full time?
Part time.
Okay.
But I'm hoping to go full time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, and I get a tattoo Wednesday.
What? You
Yeah,
rebel. You
I
rebel.
know.
What's it of?
I'll show you. It's like it's got like flowers on it. I'm a flower girl. I love flowers.
Oh, how pretty. That's gonna hurt like you know what.
You think so?
Girl, I have tattoos.
How bad did they hurt?
Well, it depends on where you're getting it.
I'm getting it on my like shoulder blade.
Probably when you get like to where your bone is, it might you might be going, "Oh my gosh, give me a minute." Like let me breathe.
Yeah,
But because it's big, are you going to do it in sections or is it all at one time?
all at one time.
Okay. You'll
I'm
be all right.
excited though.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
I mean, if I can handle kidney stones, I think I can handle anything.
True. That is true.
Like that's anyone says I can't handle it, I handled kidney stones.
Yeah,
So that's
true.
all I gotta say.
So how have you cuz you look like you could just go to sleep.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing after
Sleep
this.
this. Yeah. You look like I've had it for today and I'm fixing to go to sleep cuz I
Well,
cannot do this anymore.
I just had such a slow day at work and it was
Oh,
miserable. Like we were just slow and then we picked up, but our grill line couldn't keep up. So we were having to go on a wait, so we weren't getting tables, so I wasn't making money. And then I left, but thankfully at 5, I'm going to work with a photographer. Sometimes I go and help him. He's like a longtime family friend, and I'll go help him take pictures and stuff. Like I help pose the kids and all that. So I'm excited to go do that today to make a little
yeah.
bit extra money.
Yeah, that's a fun job.
Oh yeah, it's so great. We're doing like the middle school volleyball team. So, and it's easy.
Yeah, yeah. We're both just kind of like, bleh.
Yeah. And it's hard sometimes. Like it's hard to just feel, yes, let's go do this. Let's conquer today.
But you know, like on this channel, I think it's important people to see us blah because
Yeah.
sometimes we're real hyper and like funny and all this stuff. But you know, people need to see when it's hard for us. Like it's hard for us to smile. It's hard as heck, I think, for both of us right now to film.
Oh yeah.
It's so hard right now. I'm like, I look a train wreck, I feel a train wreck. I just okay, let's do it for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's do it because maybe we can help some other person out there. I'm not really sure how we can help people, but
Yeah.
I feel like just showing up sometimes is important because you I know with my social media journey, you just don't realize the people that you impact.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's important because sometimes when you film and you watch people, it's not reality. Okay, for example, I met this one person. I'm not going to say names. It was like a long time ago. I met this one person that I watched, on social media, and I met her in person. And she got relaxed around me and she said, I know I don't cuss on social media, but I cuss like a sailor. And so when she began to talk to me, it was like I sat there like this. I mean, it was like you're not the same person here that you are in. Like I was kind of shocked because I was thinking this sounds so judgmental, but I was thinking, you know how like you think of a good Christian person doesn't cuss, and
Yeah.
then a good Christian person does cuss, and you're kind of like, is she Christian? You know what I'm saying? But then they're like, I'm a Christian. I don't like I can say bad words and still be a Christian. I can't. Me personally,
Yeah,
I I like if I say a bad word, it's because I'm being silly.
if
I'm
I
not
say a
cussing
bad
if I'm
word,
mad.
it's like it'll be if I'm copying what someone else said, like if I'm telling a
Yes.
story or something, but I don't just like say curse words.
But I am not judging anybody else that says
Oh
bad
yeah.
words.
My
I
dad
am
cusses
not
like a
because
sailor.
it doesn't really bother me. My husband cusses like a sailor. I mean, now it bothers me if I hear my children say it. I feel like, don't you have a better word to say?
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. I just feel like, come on, come on. But it doesn't bother me when people cuss around me. So do not think that if you're watching me. But it's just like for myself, I get convicted of it.
Yeah.
That's for me personally. And I mean, I feel like Judy, that was not very nice. That's for me. But like on social media, sometimes you put people in a category because you think they're like this, because they're like this on camera. But with me and you, we're a train wreck on camera and off camera.
Yeah. I look like this. I'm in my robe. Like this robe is the best thing that's happened to me. I'm in it all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm a train wreck all the time.
Yeah.
What can I say? So when you said you feel convicted when you curse and stuff, do you ever get anxious when you feel convicted
Yes.
or like depressed?
Yes.
You want to talk about that?
Sure.
Because I know when I feel convicted, I can get really depressed because I'm like this one thing I wasn't supposed to do and I did it and I screwed up and I'm a disappointment. I'm disappointing God and stuff like that.
I, I'm just being honest. I struggle with prayer. I do. And I do because how do I put this? This sounds so terrible, but I'm just being honest. But like when it comes to my family and addiction, Haley, I have prayed for at least 25 years about this, and it ain't working.
Well, are you
It's
saved?
not working. And I'm like, what is the purpose? Like, what the heck? Like, I feel like, who am I talking to? The wall? Like, but you're wanting like, it's hard to accept. Like, for example, I'm going to use my brother. My brother has been heavy into addiction since he was about 14 years old. Okay. It took a turn for the worse about 7, 8 years ago. Like normally my brother can keep a job, like you can have communication talks, like everything is good. We went because he's always done drugs, but like he's never high in front of you. Like he owned a business. But like 7 years, 8 years ago, when he's telling you that there's bugs in his body, and you're like, what? And he's like, yeah, I set my body on fire and bugs are coming out of my stomach. You're like, what? And then that's where it started. And it has escalated. And I have been in constant prayer for my brother. And I'm like, it ain't happening. And I kind of have felt like I kept feeling like I don't know how to pray. Obviously, I'm praying for my will. And it's very confusing to me that God would allow this craziness. Like, it's my brother is a death threat to everyone that is around him. He is dangerous. He is armed and he is dangerous. And it would not surprise me if he's already killed people. And it's so upsetting to me and my other brother because we're sitting on the sidelines going, what has happened?
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm just praying for God to heal him. And I'm like, it ain't happening. So I need to be praying for what? For everybody's safety that's around him. Like, and so I got to the point where I didn't want to pray. So when I don't pray, then that Judy, you are not anxious. Like, I can't even pray to God. I can't even, like, I don't even talk to him. I just sit here and so I get anxiety for feeling convicted that I'm not spending time with God.
I get that. I've learned that I've had to like make time. So like I've been getting up 30 minutes early and reading my Bible, and I make sure I pray every night, but I pray throughout the day and I give God thanks throughout the day. Like even if it's something small that I've prayed for, like I pray that I make a certain amount of money at work, or I'll pray that I can find an earring I lost. And if I find it, like I'll praise God for it and stuff like that.
Right.
But the thing about praying is it's not about our will, it's about God's will.
Right.
And no matter what, we need to always want, even if we don't like how the outcome will be, we always have to, we have to want God's will to follow through.
Well, it's like my niece was here, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, and we went through the drive-through at Starbucks, and she was laughing at the guy that was standing there because he was very feminine and he talked feminine. And I said, why are you laughing? And she goes, she was making fun of him.
Yeah.
And I stopped her and I said, you have no idea the effect that you do on him when you do that, because you're pushing him away from the right direction when you do that. Because I know I sit and watch it in my own son, and when Christians start bashing him, he runs in the opposite direction, and I
Yeah.
get freaking pissed. I will go mama bear on people, and I sit here and think about, like, why am I saying this? I forgot where I was going with this. Praying for your will. Like, I feel like when I forgot where I was going with this, Haley.
It's okay.
I forgot what I was. Why did I say that? Like, we were talking about, gosh, this is not good. We probably just need to start over day. I don't know.
It's been such a day.
What was I talking about? Do I need to hit rewind?
You were talking about your niece making fun of someone and then how it leads them in the wrong direction.
But why did I say that?
I don't know.
We were talking about conviction and having anxiety about it. Okay, I find myself having conviction, like judgmental. Like, I try really hard not to judge people, but you can't help when you pull in, like, let's just say Starbucks, and this guy's going, oh my gosh, like, how, like really girly. You can't help but go, what the, because it's different. Just like Vance and I went to the zoo, drive-through zoo, and there was a car in front of us, And I said, stop. I said, y'all are so lucky. Y'all got to feed the giraffe because the giraffe came and ate out of their hand. And this guy had two horns right here, and they were embedded into his skull. Like it looked like he had had surgery, and it was a grown man. And he had like tears coming, like tattooed, but he had two horns right here. And your automatic reaction is going, what the what? Like, what? Like, what was that? And you can't help but to giggle. Because you're like, me and Vanessa were like, did he have horns on his head? So like when people catch you off guard like that, and you're not accustomed to them, I'm not accustomed to people having horns on their head, you kind of giggle.
Yeah.
And then you feel convicted because you're like, well, gosh, I'm sitting here making fun of this guy that has horns on his head.
Yeah, I get convicted over a lot of things, but one of my biggest things is like when I don't spend enough time with God, or if I put something else over spending time with God. Like if I idolize things, I will feel convicted and I'll get really anxious and just feel like I'll feel bad.
Like you're not good enough, like you're not a
Yeah.
good enough Christian,
Yeah.
like you're not who you say you are. Yeah, me too. I do that. You're not who you say. You're not who you pretend to be.
Yeah.
I do that.
I do it all the time. And
I
it's
wonder if other people
miserable.
do it that don't have noodle brains.
I
You know
don't
what I'm
know.
saying? Like normal person.
Normal people. Yeah.
Is there a such thing as a normal person? But like, I wonder if like people that watch us, do they go, "What are they talking about?" I
Yeah,
don't get convicted
probably. But
like
some
I said.
people don't get convicted.
Well,
Like
that's true. Like
I
my
know
brother,
people who aren't saved, they don't feel conviction.
but I feel like you don't feel conviction when you're not saved. You like when you feel conviction, you know that God is present in your life.
Because
you
like
know?
whenever you sin, I feel instantly bad and I know God's going to punish me.
Yeah.
Like God has given me some whippings in my lifetime.
Yeah.
He's given me some harsh ones.
Yeah.
And I mean, I try my best not to sin because God he'll put the whip on me and it don't feel good.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I wonder if they feel anxious about it cuz like I feel anxious cuz I'm like,
Yeah.
why did I do that? Why, like, can I go back? I want to fix it. I can't go back and fix it. And it's just so bad. Can I read you the text Andrew just sent me? It popped up on my MacBook.
Yes.
My stomach, my stomach about to eat my belly button, bruh. I'm so hungry. Like, how was I supposed to keep a straight face talking about what I was talking about when I see that?
That needs to be the title. That's so funny.
Eating Andrew's belly button.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
so bad. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, that's one thing though that sucks, but at least we know that God is there for us and he cares for us.
I look around Snead's farmhouse and I know he's present because
Yeah.
I never wanted a chicken. So, like, I know he's present. And sometimes I feel like, am I doing what he's wanting me to do or am I doing my will? Like,
Yeah.
and then sometimes I feel anxious going, okay, if I jack this up, he's taking this away from me. Like, if I put look at me, look what I'm doing, like, I feel like he'll jerk the rug right up from under my feet because I'm not giving him the glory. I worry about
Yeah.
that.
I try to give all my praise to God as many times a day as I can.
Mhm.
For like
I know for certain if people that knew me beforehand, they know. They're like, "Oh my God is all over you."
oh yeah.
But
And that's the
anyway,
best compliment you can get.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
Well, we're boring, and it's been about 25 minutes, and we probably have ruined people's 25 minutes of their life that they'll never get back.
That's crazy that people spend 25 minutes of their life listening to us.
They're probably like, I will never listen to these girls again. They are awful.
They're so boring.
Okay, so don't judge us by today's episodes. All I can
Well,
tell
we
you.
hope y'all had fun.
Yeah. You have to laugh about it. I mean, as soon as we come on, Judy, look at my hair and you're in a robe.
Yeah, I'm literally in a
At
robe. At least I don't have my turban on.
Well, that's true.
I was gonna put it on. I was like, I'll put it on after.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I hope that you have a beautiful sleep and great dreams and you wake up in a better mood.
I hope I do too.
And I'm fixing to go edit a video. And usually when I do that, it brings joy to me because
Okay.
I love doing that. So I'll see you next week.
Okay. Bye,
Be good.
guys.
Bye. See y'all later.